Well, alrighty, we're back. It's been a bit, but we're not going to drag this on for too long. This is Mods of the Month, a monthly mod review where I cover mods that piqued my interest that were released recently. If you guys are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe and drop a like. Also, after the video is done, comment what your favorite mod was. Thanks for 1k guys, there will be more information on that towards the end of the video, so stick around. For the first mod, we have quite a simple yet very needed mod. This is Simple Offense Suppression. Have you ever accidentally hit a chicken? Or maybe even worse, a person? Or even worse than that, Jarl Balgruuf. Well, this is going to be very handy for you. This mod makes it so that all friendly NPCs have a minimum number of hits they can take before becoming hostile towards the player. But neutral NPCs and obviously aggressive NPCs will immediately attack the player. This mod really enhances the experience of the game and can even help your role-playing capability, since if you have ever played a kind-hearted or very cunning character, you should be able to talk someone out of retaliating if it was an accident. Now you can imagine you said something like, "Sorry bro," and then he said something like, "Yeah, nah bruh, it's all good." And then you take each other home. But anyways, this mod will add a fine collection to your game and really spice up some more mundane parts. The next mod is Smooth Cam. Now this mod is very simple. All it does is aim to let you adjust the camera placement into any given place with room for presets. You can find multiple different presets on the Nexus for this mod like Dark Souls, Sekiro, and The Witcher, as well as different presets for purposes other than to recreate a different game. The preset I'm using for this video is the Easy Ease preset. This is what I'd recommend for anyone looking to use this mod but not use a preset from another game. All in all, this mod is very good and it really helps, especially if you're playing an archer.
You think it'll work? What was that?
Time to end this one. Come on! Your efforts are vain. That's it? That's all you got? You will not.
The next mod is an armor mod. This is the Fiona Armor. This is what I like to call a good, non-slooty looking armor piece. This mod has quite extraordinary detail and makes your character look a lot better. This mod comes in many different colors and variants, with different skirts and even a belt. I personally enjoy non-slooty armor mods. It makes my character look more elegant and prestigious. Whenever I wear armors like these, I feel like a respectable person moving through Skyrim, whether that be in a palace or along the streets. You feel very noble, which speaking of, we're moving on to our next mod. The next mod is Extravagant Interiors Solitude. This mod is a complete retexture of Solitude's interiors. It is compatible with every mod that refurbishes or changes the Blue Palace. High quality textures and insane detail on everything. This mod really enhances the setting of the Blue Palace, making it feel like an actual throne room from the early medieval times. Extravagant wallpapers and dark oak wood, instead of bland walls and bleak wood colouring. I just can't get over all this mod adds, and it's very hard for me to sum everything up into a small segment of this video. When talking to Elisif, I just feel like a noble knight, like the Hound. Fuck.
Lots of cunts.
I'll quickly show this mod off with some visuals and music. Anyway, a very good mod, would recommend it, and yeah, give it a try. On the topic of more noble texture upgrades, we are moving on to the next mod, which is Opulent Outfits Texture Replacer, which is a retexture of all the mage's armor in the game in textures from 2K to 4K. I really enjoy the look of all of these robes because they remind me somewhat of a mix between The Witcher and Oblivion, just the vibrant colours of Oblivion and the more of a Witcher style, you know? I can't wait to see more of this guy's mods because the quality of this almost left me speechless. I just feel way too high class wearing this stuff. If I was a Thalmor wizard, I would wear this to flex on those peasants in the streets. Anyway, when you're walking through the College of Winterhold, you truly feel like a wizard. And you truly feel like you can change something and you have powers over a common folk. It just makes me feel, like I said, very noble. And I would recommend this for anyone who is more of a mage-centered character. Are you guys sick of the same voice of Lord Harkon? Well, introducing the Prophecy Lord Harkon voice rework. This mod totally overhauls Lord Harkon's voice with editing effects and making them sound more suitable to a couple thousand-year-old vampire lord. He sounds as if he was raised from Molag Bal's pit of Cold Harbor and spoke to the Daedra himself. This mod really makes a difference as to how he's perceived in my opinion. And as much as I praise it, in my opinion, there are a couple of faults, and sometimes it can sound quite cheesy, but that's just my opinion. I'll give you guys an example of the original voice lines and the new ones.
As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun, and until recently it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries I searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a moth priest, those scholars who read the Elder Scrolls.
As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun, and until recently it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries I searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a moth priest, those scholars who read the Elder Scrolls. The prophecy tells of a time in which vampires will gain power over the sun and will no longer fear its tyranny.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. No matter. Serana will sacrifice her blood for the sake of the prophecy, and I will feast upon yours in Molag Bal's honor.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. No matter. Serana will sacrifice her blood for the sake of the prophecy, and I will feast upon yours in Molag Bal's honor.
Whatever you guys think, I'd say give it a try, and if you don't like it, just uninstall it. The next mod is a brand new follower mod. This is Morgaine the Necromancer. Skyrim is full of dangers, and every step the dragonborn takes may be his last. That is why you need Morgaine. She has centuries of combat experience beneath her belt and can obliterate enemies with her magic. She is also a member of a long extinct elven race and is the only one left of her kind. Alone, she learned to live with the natives of Skyrim and had to practice necromancy to help her survive. Now it is your turn, Dragonborn. Go and find her, make her your ally, and take down anything in your path. She is an excellent companion to take with you. You can also summon her through a spell, since well she is a necromancer after all. You also start somewhat of a mini quest to originally find her. I would recommend this mod to anyone who likes magic and needs a follower to come with them. Now, time to get snowy. Have you ever wanted a house on Solstheim, other than the one in Raven Rock? Have you ever wanted a house of the Skull? Well, now you can, with this new house mod and follower. This is Skull You Need. This mod was made by a fellow citizen of the North. I'm Swedish and they are Finnish, at least that's what I got from the mod page. So, Piden todella modistorsi. I hope I pronounced that right. In this mod, you get a follower, a bow, a house, and a new armor set. This mod hits very close to home for me since it reminds me of my grandparents' cabin up in Lapland, which for you people that don't know is in the Arctic Circle of Finland and Sweden. I got very nostalgic vibes and felt incredibly immersed, especially when entering the cabin at night under the light of the northern lights, which is something many of us real-life Nords have experienced after a long day of skiing. And of course, you want to be accompanied by someone in your rest, so why not have Hannah, a Skarl who you can acquire as a follower from this mod. This mod is very good, and like I said, I praise it very much, so please give it a try and just let the mod author know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's insane how it's been less than half a year and we're already here, so I can't appreciate the support enough. If you want to motivate me to put out more content like this, and more often, drop a like and a comment so the algorithm notices. But then again, thank you guys so much, just one view is enough. It really helps out. I really appreciate all the support, like I've been saying. It's just insane. Like, I can't even really put it into words how insane it is to have all this support so quickly. The last video did so well, it's been a first for me for a video to do that well that quickly. So, like I said, it's insane. It's just my brain is gone. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all later. Bye.